because, hey, what is and what isn't that line becomes a bit blurry sometimes when you're on the receiving end of criticism. So that's part of who I was and how I grew up. Then I went on to study at UWC, went on to study law. So a close family friend of mine secured me a bursary to go and study law at UWC. And yeah, that was a life-changing moment. I don't know, I think I did mention it in the previous pod that I hated it. I really did not like law because it wasn't the first choice, neither was it the second choice, neither was it nor was it the third choice, right? I absolutely hated law. But I think in final year, reality sort of hit to say, hey man, you need to kind of either like this thing or develop some sort of an interest in it, because if you continue to resist against it, it's going to push back harder. All right. The more I resist, the more it's going to push back. It's going to push back in the form of very low marks. It's going to push back
LLB.
in the form, you know, it's going to push back. I think it's Newton's second law, right? It's going to push back as much as I'm going to push against it. It's going to push back as well. The same, an equal and opposite effect on me. So it sort of clicked, I think, around towards the end of third year to say, hey, buddy, you kind of need to develop some sort of an interest. So I told myself, hey, man, let's look at what are you interested in generally. And I did mention back in high school, I learned a lot about finance, global trade, the stock market, hedge funds, how all of those things sort of work. And I said, okay, so there's a element of law in that space.
Good
So
stuff. Yeah.
I need to insert myself there. So that's been the dream, to try and insert myself within, not the dream necessarily, I take that back, but it's been something that I'm working towards to say, hey, how can I insert myself in that finance side of law
Yeah.
and take it from there? And then we got to choose electives, I think, towards the end of third year. And I
Finally.
chose all commercially geared electives, not corporate law. I chose IP, so intellectual property. I chose, what else was there? Can't quite remember. But really, majority of them were geared around finance. I chose insurance law as well, I think, as well, which was quite great. I enjoyed that. So all of them were focused around what my interests were, because I had to change the mind to say, hey, man, if we can do well in what we enjoy in an environment that we might not enjoy, then it makes it a bit more bearable.
Yes,
It
true.
doesn't become as difficult as I might think it is. So I then did that and I flourished. It was a really great decision that I took. I flourished, really aced final year.